The history of Bible criticism from Middle Ages to modern period. Could Moses have written the Pentateuch? This is a summary of the arguments against the authorship of Moses starting from the Middle Ages till modern period, with following scholars: Isaac ibn Yashash, Abraham ibn Ezra, Thomas Hobbes, Benedict Spinoza, Richard Simon. First, Isaac Abu Ibrahim ibn Yashash. Isaac Abu Ibrahim ibn Yashash, born 982, claimed that the section relating to Edomite kings was added in the reign of King Jehoshaphat. The argument is based on a copying error of a scribe. See video, Edomite kings, for refuting his argument. Second, Abraham ibn Ezra. Abraham ibn Ezra was a prominent Jewish medieval scholar and commentator who lived from 1089 to 1164. He is best known for his commentaries on the Bible, including the Pentateuch. Abraham ibn Ezra was a firm believer in the divine origin and authority of the Torah. He did occasionally discuss certain passages in the Pentateuch that he believed were not written by Moses. His doubts of Mosaic passages. The Canaanites were then in the land, on the other side of the Jordan. Moses' death, before any king reigned over Israel. See video, Ibn Ezra non-Mosaic passages for refuting his arguments. Third, Thomas Hobbes. Thomas Hobbes was a renowned English philosopher. Hobbes, like many scholars past and present, believed the Pentateuch was a collection of texts written by multiple authors over time, not the sole work of Moses. His arguments were: to this day, Moses' death, his grave not known to this day, the Canaanites were in the land, laws written on stones. See video, Thomas Hobbes' non-Mosaic passages to counter his arguments. Fourth, Baruch Spinoza. Baruch Spinoza was a Dutch philosopher of Jewish descent. He questioned the notion that Moses was the sole author of the Pentateuch and proposed a critical perspective on its composition. He argued that the Pentateuch appeared to be a compilation of various texts written by different authors over an extended period, rather than the work of a single individual like Moses. Spinoza's arguments against Mosaic authorship. Jer, Dan, Moses the meekest, King Hadad, Moses third person, before any king reigned over Israel, laws on stones. See video, Spinoza non-Mosaic passages for refuting his arguments. Fifth, Richard Simon. Richard Simon was a French Catholic priest and scholar known for his work in biblical criticism and textual exegesis. He is called the father of higher criticism. His arguments: the Canaanites were in the land, beyond the Jordan, death of Moses, before any king reigned over Israel, laws on stones, Hebron and Dan, repetitious writing style. See video, Richard Simon arguments against Mosaic authorship to counter his arguments. The following conclusion can be made. Upon careful consideration of these arguments presented by the scholars of the Middle Ages, Renaissance and early modern period, it can be concluded that they fail to provide substantial evidence refuting the authorship of Moses.